want that have some pretty solid baseline jewelry that you can get. Right now I'm in Bankerai, which is a zone that I farmed at being a Nightblade when I was specifically the stamina build. And the reason I came here was it Spriggan's jewelry. Spriggan's jewelry is pretty high demand for stamina builds, so that's where I went. The key thing you do is you just run these dolmens, and these are what drops purple jewelry. As you can see there, that time I just got a blue Spriggan's ring. But they will drop purple. It's just a rare drop. So when I'm farming experience, I always want to be doing something that's going to get me some gold, right? So right now, I know Spriggan sells well, so I started off up here. So the key thing with the dolmens is they're either going to run counterclockwise or clockwise in that zone. So you've got a dolmen here. There's a dolmen way down to the south, which is, I always play it a little bit right of center. Okay? So clockwise, anyone who knows, is going like this, right? So what we want to do is find that middle dolmen. Now these two are almost centered, but I'm going to guess it goes here. And it seems to me that the dolmens either go counterclockwise or they're going clockwise. And once you figure the rotation out, you just bounce around to these way shrines, and you're going to collect good loot, and you're going to collect solid experience. So when you're first figuring out, you'll get used to where you got to go for the dolmens really quickly. Alright, so right now I'm seeing that the dolmen is not there. So what I'm going to do, this allowed us to figure out what the cycle is. So now I'm going to jump to this way shrine, and we're going to see that dolmen is up in that Daedric Castle in the middle of the Bankerai zone. So now you make a mental note, okay? So the most northern dolmen is where we started, right? So we know that it goes top. We're at the middle right now. There's the dolmen off in the distance, okay? So we're at the middle. We might not catch this one, but we'll see. We might get there at the very end. We'll give it a shot. We'll try and make it. You can usually zoom through here. Before you're going to make your dolmen runs, I strongly suggest you get the PvP rapid maneuver. It allows you to just fly through like I'm doing here in the mount. But basically, alright, so we did make it. Alright, so now we know it goes northern. Now we're going to the middle. The last one will be all the way down to the south. And once we're at the south, it's going to go all the way up to the north. So now that you know the cycle, this is solid experience. And like I said, if you pick the zone, most zones have 3 dolmens. Do a search online, find out what the jewelry set is going to be. I highly suggest Outcast website where you can set up all your starter builds, and even the veteran builds. Find out what jewelry set you want, and then find the zone that drops that jewelry. Right? This will give you, especially when you're almost 50, right? Or even if you don't want to do the quest line. Again, I was never a grinder. I love the storyline here. But, you know, there are certainly those of you that like to grind, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's the great thing about this. But find the zone that has the jewelry you want, and then once you've got that zone, find your dolmen cycle, and then run the dolmens. You'll get the jewelry you want eventually. I mean, I've had runs because I did run Spriggan's for a while. It pushed me from 160, I think, to 300 because I was just trying to get the jewelry. I didn't want to buy it. So I ran this zone, and until I got all my Spriggan's jewelry, and now when I'm farming this, it's got sometimes get 2 or 3 purple. I play for a few hours, so and what you're looking for in here, more popular ones would sell for about, PC, they'll sell for about 30,000. So run your dolmens. Once you get that cycle down, like I said, good experience and pretty good food. So now what we're gonna do, I know a little shortcut here, which these guys are not taking. So we're gonna jump off here. side, because again, I've ran this so many times. Oh, these guys got their own little shortcut. Okay, so now all we're doing here is we're going to shoot back to the way shrine, and we're going to collect the third dolmen, which will be in that desert. That's the one I jumped to initially to figure out, because like I said, most of the time I find that the dolmen cycles run counterclockwise, but sometimes you'll hit a zone where like the dolmens are matched up and it's real tough. But anyway, so we'll see here. We should see this guy off in the distance. The thing, you'll find some of the zones, especially the more popular ones, you got to really have that rapid maneuver to get to the dolmen in time, because a lot of times, especially in this zone, it is very popular. That northern dolmen, the northern one is just, people are just sitting there waiting. And this one, they hasn't even started yet, so we're just going to I'm sure there'll be people coming in. So like I said, grinding for the sake of grinding is never my thing. I always like to be, or have a goal, something running on the streets, something more. Okay, so the fighter mule does different builds. And those are cool to get fighter factions. Once you're maxed out, you know, you're doing these usually either for experience or you're doing them for the jewelry sets. I like to do both. Always like to do a few different builds. So I'm always looking to put stuff on a vendor. This is, these things are, every zone has its own set of tools. So you will find with all the builds and different variants that people play around, you'll find these dolmens are always popular. So you're generally going to have help. You can solo. I have a solo one now. Around CP300 or so. And I'm not a very good player. I'm going to do some into my rotations unless I'm veteran stuff, which I do. I like to just go through, like I'm not switching weapons here. I like to just relax and just grind it out, especially having to talk and do this on multitasking. I'm not very good at that either. So, like I said, if I can do this, you can do it. So I'll end this video. Once we loot the chest here or kill this boss.
She was the best slave.
I'll show you the final dolmen, which will get us back to where we started off. And this is a good run, especially the way ESO scales everything. You can be doing this from the lower levels. Even at level 20, go to solo and let maybe other take the others. Let your experience. There's just random necklace and green one. I usually just sell those. Alright, so we're gonna shoot back to the way shrine here, and then once we get there, we'll just go back up north. And again, in this zone in Bankarai, getting up north before they kill the boss is usually you gotta really be right on it, because that boss up north, a lot of times people just camp the northern dolmen, which is fine to do. I just like to give myself multiple chances to get that jewelry. If you get a purple piece, like I said, that's 20,000, 30,000 gold. So. And here we are, and it's popped. So that's your rotation. So we can keep doing this over and over, and we'll be able to, you know, north, middle, and south, and keep grinding the experience down, right? And it's hard to do. mind. I love watching these videos from other folks and seeing how they do things. There's a lot to this game. It's like a second world. It's pretty awesome. So, once again, well, actually, we'll see. Maybe I'll get this. Chad's probably not the RG. Yeah, I get. Anyway, so thanks for checking out my video. I appreciate it.